Hey friends, what's next after the identity challenge? I want to encourage you to stay on offense, standing in the truth of who God declares you to be. This is not a time to drift back and to become casual. It's a time to keep the gas pedal down, continuing to drive forward, owning the promises of God, and renewing your mind as you stand in the truth of who He says you are. I love in Romans chapter 12, verse 2, where the Apostle Paul says this. He says, "Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect." I love how he says, do not be conformed to the pattern of the world. Well, the pattern of the world is to think that our identity is tied to our performance and what people think of us, is to think that our worth and our value and our significance is wrapped up in the things that we do and the things that we have. But this is not who we are. No, we are who God declares us to be, but we have to be transformed with action and with strength, standing in the truth of who He says that we are. So our mind is renewed. And as our mind is renewed, we start to see life through a different lens. We start to make different decisions, and we start to live a confident, victorious life in Christ. And so how do we stay on offense? Here's a few ideas that have radically impacted my life personally. And the first is that we can read these identity statements every day. You might want to get up in the morning and start your day verbally declaring these truths. You may want to do it before a game or before you go into work, or maybe it's something you do before bed, but you're on offense, standing on the promises of God. For me personally, this has single-handedly changed my life, maybe more than any other activity that I have done. Another thing you can do is you can listen to the 5-minute warrior prayer on the Pure Encouragement app, where we verbally just read these statements and you can listen to them and you can let them soak into your soul as you listen to them in 5 minutes. For some, you may want to lead others through the identity challenge, and we want to give you the opportunity to do that. And so our team is available to empower you in whatever way you need. So if you want to reach out to your neighbors or your teammates or your coworkers or your friends or your family and invite them to do the identity challenge, we would love to empower you to use the Pure Encouragement app. We can set you up with a group. We can get you everything that you need, and our team is available to help you do that. And so whatever you do, let's stay on offense, standing in the truth of who God declares us to be. Let's not be conformed to the old ways of thinking. No, let's be transformed by the renewing of our minds as followers of Christ. And as we do this, we will be strengthened by the power and the grace of God to live a confident, victorious life in Christ. Outside of this, if you want to get involved in our Pure Encouragement community, we would love to have you involved. We have groups for women, we have groups for men, from 9-month journey groups to 6-week confidence groups, where we go through a 42-day spiritual training to stand in confidence. We want to empower you to live this kind of victorious life. And so friends, I am so honored and so excited to have done the 30-day identity challenge with you. I can't wait to see how God uses you to make an eternal impact as you live this confident, victorious life. If there's anything that myself or my team can do to strengthen you, we are here to empower you, and we can't wait to keep chasing Jesus alongside you. Let's win the day, friends. Here we go.